the thing not go off?
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Oh, okay, okay.
For the smoke to kind of. Yeah, I don't like spraying too much because then the smoke stays inside. Oh. And when I reset, it just keeps going off. So. Yeah.
Certainly doesn't seem like it wants to play ball.
Yeah.
But I see you're not really throwing a lot on there, though.
Yeah. There it goes. I think you only have one, which is the one that's in the very corner of the building.
Got you.
I can hear you.
Hey, what up, Chef?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm doing fire alarm testing and visual audibles. Which nuns?
Inside the rifle room?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to see if that pulls in there. I don't see it. Usually, they usually put it where the panel is or the front door.
It sure is.
Okay, that's probably what the...
I noticed I didn't see any strobes.
Yeah, this one only has one, which is the one down here.
Okay, okay. So the other devices, that's all motion stuff.
Yeah.
Right there. There's a pull. Oh, and you got a special key, huh?
Yeah.
Give me one of the keys.
It's the same one.
People, bro.
It's the same one that's in the panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, yo?
There you go.
Is that all we need in here?
Yeah. I'll just pull it.
Is the real handle for that?
Huh?
Is the real handle for that?
No, that's the handle.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Will you shut off that light if we're not coming back in? Very cool.
And this one. Yep. Flash it.
Making noise?
Yeah.
Should be unlocked now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Reset it. That's it for this one.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. They made this building easy.
That's the biggest one, right? The water side?
Yeah. Well, no, next door is
Oh.
5668's the big one. That'll be thrilling for you.
Yeah.
I'll have to run over there and get a bunch of keys out and start unlocking doors for you.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm trying to put that thing on test.
It means that they are moderators. On my screen, all I see is shields, though. Shields. Sorry, I got fire alarm testing going on. Multiple locations.
That's it? I wedged that thing in there to prop that door.
Oh, we just need to prop the window?
No, I don't. You're good. All right, I'll have to put the alarm back on here. Oh, no, keep it. Put it in your truck. I got 10 of them.
Oh.
All right, I'll see you next door. Hell yeah, what's up, people? What's up, people? We're getting these inspections done. We're already done with alarm at 2 buildings. We got alarm at 1 more building. Then I got suppression at all 3 buildings. What's up, people, man? I hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. Hell yeah. What's up, people? Man, look at this beautiful Texas day, baby. A beautiful Texas day. I'm going to the bar again. I went to the bar last night. Just chilling, trying to keep these she-devils off me, bro. I was like, nah, I'm going home alone. Thank you. What the fuck that dude is doing? What the fuck is he doing? Oh. Get that curb. Let's go, people. Oh, dude, I can't tell if I'm remembering the noise or if I still hear it, but I thought I heard it. Now I'm like, oh god, we gotta go back. That's not us, right?
No, that's the guy backing up.
Okay. And there's going to be a couple things here. So the fire riser room is outside out the back over here. And so fire alarm is in here. So that should get you there.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll put it in this.
Okay. Yo, what up, people? Congrats, Bob. Is that Bob? Bob? This dude's using our parking lot for his activities. Booyaka, booyaka. Booyaka, booyaka. All right, hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Oh no. You go back. Okay, I got you and you. I got 300. And I got 301. All right. Now then, we have 200. 201B. Excuse me. And 201A. Alright, that should be everything. Sweet. Hello. Hello, Jade. Hey, boss. I'm gonna start unlocking at the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Just bring the keys down with you.
Okay.
The 2nd floor has 3 suites.
Okay.
There's one in the back door just like this.
Yeah.
But it's hidden in the back corner.
Okay.
Just lock them and bring the keys with
okay.
you. Cool?
All right.
Hello. Hello, Jade. Hello, Guapa Jade. I seen you yesterday. You were doing the security business. I was at your stream. I was like stalking you. Yeah, I was like, ooh, there's Jade. Ooh, there's Bruce. Oh. Bow, 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 chicky. What's up, people? I hope y'all are doing good. Yeah. Got these keys, baby. What's up, Barbie? Yeah, Barbie, you ain't the only one that's good looking. You ain't the only one that's good looking. Shit. 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 You ain't the only one that's good looking, girl. You ain't the only one. Shit. Shit. Hell yeah. And I dress well. And I dress well. And I got charisma. And my wallet is full. Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. What's up? What's up, Barbie? You doing all right? The real deal done showed up. The real deal done showed up, bro. What? The real deal showed up. Huh. Uh-huh. Like, oh my God. Y'all know y'all ain't used to like real dudes being up in your streams and stuff, bro. I know y'all ain't used to that. That's why I had to come down. That's why I got to get in the streams with y'all in the first place, because y'all ain't been being treated right. Y'all ain't been getting treated right, bro. What's up, love to paint? What's up, yo? I'm just over here chilling like I'm some dang, getting on my chest back too. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see white hair. What's up? Like number 9. Bet. Go in there. Go in there. Hold open. Ah, there you go. You ready for the tour yet? Ba 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 ba. There we go. You ready for the tour? 3-day-old son. My gosh. Congratulations. Congratulations. When have you seen one of these? Have you ever even seen one of these? Have you ever even seen such a thing? The hydraulic chamber? You mean the hyperbolic chamber? But you were almost there, bro. You were almost there.
Good morning, Joseph. Look at these old school dials. Bro, look at these old school dials. Just old school. I got like the old school switches. And where are the helmets? There's your helmet right there. That is your helmet. You put this helmet on. This is your helmet. You put that helmet on. You sit in here for like 2 hours and they blow this thing up with oxygen. Their floor in there is falling the fuck apart. Look at it. Next, they're going to be like, Bruce, what'd you do to our floor? I swear to God. All right, where's this dude at? Healthy, good, good. That's good to hear, man. Good, they got work. I don't hear any of the alarms going off. I don't hear no alarm. Where did I put my keys? Right there. I don't hear no alarm. So, got yourself 2 of them, huh? You got it? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm about to set it off.
All right, Roger that. Bob, you done got yourself 2 of them, huh? Well, that's pretty good, man. You doing all right there, huh? Try to find me a girl, let me have 2 babies. You're doing pretty good with that, bro. Got to get number 3 while she's still ripe. Uh-huh. I'm always harassing Bob about this. You ought to go on and get you like 5 of them, Bob. 5 of them. Don't worry about nothing else. Just getting those 5. Work on that. We're about to shut off this alarm. Does anybody know of something that will reach 60 foot in the air to get that wasp nest down? It's growing. I can see it growing. I can see it growing. Oh God, I gotta get it down. There's others too. Right there. Right there. Right there at the corner of that window. There we go, fire alarm. Oh yeah. Alarm and audible visual works. Haha. I think the missus will be pissed. Yo, don't worry about that. She gonna get over it. She gonna get over it, bro. Hook her up, bro. Like 2 more as fast as you can, bro. No holds bar. Victor just farted. Hell yeah. I did too, man. You ain't alone. You ain't alone. You want to go inside and hear this lucky noise? Uh-huh. So we got alarm first, which we're almost done with. And then suppression. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This elevator don't work while the fire alarm's going off, huh? That's not cool. That sucks. It super sucks, man. Oh look, it came. It came. It came. Watch out, man. Fire suppression kicked in. So is for the alarm side, one is for the suppression side. And so I have two different teams do it. Although I could have one team do it, I have two different teams do it. And it's because I don't want one team charging me out the ass for a bunch of repairs that are unnecessary. Third floor view. Good morning. What's up, Island Tea Party? Please step away from the door. Got fire alarm. Easy enough? Yeah. You think pass so far? Yeah. I like that. I was hoping that this would be the fastest thing for you.
Yeah, it should. It looks like it will be. I gotta
Do you have
like
other inspections, or you just
today? No, it's just you.
Me? Why are you trying to make people feel bad?
Yeah. No.
I told him I said give him slow tea or something, dude, to offer it to him. I told him I understand. There's that background too back there.
Okay.
What's up, hello Filipina girl? Hello Donovan. Hope you're doing good. The fire alarm testing going on. See what they've done with their feet also. Oh, they hadn't done very much. They hadn't gotten very far. Geez. That's cool though. Look at this. This wallpaper. That's kind of neat, isn't it? Isn't it? It's kind of neat. I like that. I wish it wasn't so Easter looking, but So what happens one of these devices fail out? You guys got one on your truck, you whip it out real quick?
I don't have one on the truck, but we'll what's called order one and then come on the station.
checked otherwise?
Yeah, we try to keep some handy, but if we have some in the office,
You got one for me? Yeah.
I'll get one. I'm like, I gotta drive 45 minutes out.
Well, of course, you know, just save time everywhere, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Just enough to make your brain bleed. Y'all will hear this noise the rest of the day. Ha ha. All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We'll go reset.
All right, guys. Any last moment questions about the hyperbaric chamber? All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for saving my ear holes. Thank you, Lord. My eyeballs. Drixler, we triggered it. We're doing inspections. Drixler, we're doing inspections, and we triggered it. So, that was us. That was us. Every year we have to do annuals. And so, here we are. It's really hard to do it while we're in service. I've got 7 tenants, and inevitably, you know, that's just too much noise for one of them. They're doing surgery and stuff like that in here. We got laser surgery, Botox, things like that. You know, folks will get stabbed in the face or something, you know. That alarm goes off. Everybody will lose their shit. All right, this is locked, and you're good in riser room, right?
Yes.
Outstanding. Thank you. Bruce, do you ever sleep? Nah, Red, I'm a machine, bro. Sleep. What's that? And I'm still awesome. Hell yeah. All right, halfway done. He is halfway done. Look at this beautiful Texas day, baby. Yes. He said, did the fire alarm system also control the HVAC, or is it separate derived system, duct smoke detectors? That's a fantastic question. Hello, Jasmine. Hi, now you know who you're dealing with. Hello, I'm Bruce. Drix, that's a fantastic question. Somebody with some education. A duct smoke detector is linked directly to the fire alarm system. And anytime an RTU shuts down, it acts as if it was a fire, and it sets off the fire alarm. So yes, on the way to the dentist this morning, this might be the last day you hear from me. So it goes like this: rooftop unit, duct, smoke detector, down, boom, right? When the duct inhales smoke, so it's running through the return system, it hits that smoke detector. Now it could hit dust or anything else, and that'll set that thing off too, right? But it hits the smoke detector, boom, shuts off the RTU, right, instantly, so you're not dragging fire through the building, and then the alarm goes off. Yeah. And then the alarm goes off. Hi everyone, please subscribe my channel. Hell yeah. Red, what you haven't done down at the dentist today, huh? Red going to the dentist. You getting freaky at the dentist today? Y'all done?
Yes.
That's it, huh? Easy done?
Yeah.
Okay. You need some
Pages.
signatures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I love signatures.
I got a pen. Yeah. So it'll be.
This one doesn't have
It'll be
just this?
yeah. This one's the same.
Right. You got a lot of signatures. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You guys can sort of make them right. Make them right. Oh my gosh, it's still coming. All right. So we passed everything.
Yes, sir. I do gotta go back to the water side. I forgot to tag the panel. I gotta put a sticker on
That
it.
thing's open.
Okay.
So you can get in over there.
All right, Bruce.
And I'll be there by, I don't know, 8 o'clock. I'll be there in
Okay.
like 20 minutes. So
Yes, sir.
if you have any trouble, just call me.
By any chance, do you have more buildings, or is it just these three?
Yeah, we have more.
Does Fire Star take care of them, or no? No, you have someone else.
Yeah, and so, no, what I usually let happen is I let the teams that built it run it.
Okay,
And
it
you
makes
guys
more
built
sense.
this, you know, and so I try to let them run it
Mm-hmm.
until I have a reason to jump ship on it.
Yeah.
They give me that reason, I say, see you later, guys, I'm gonna call fire service.
Yeah.
But until they give me that, which you know, over Waterside, they kind of give me one. You know? I always have trouble with them too. And they always have ghost alarms. So they call me with a problem, and I'm sitting there. So I'm like, oh well, let me go check. You know, the panel doesn't say shit. And so I already know it's like their system doing something. It's not on my end.
Yeah.
And so I always had those little troubles with those guys. And that thing we went through this morning,
Yeah,
too,
man.
where nobody can figure out what's going on. And it's like, you know, like you guys just called me and told me you were American Alarm and Fire Suppression, but you're not really them, are you?
Yeah.
You know, so that's really just a monitoring team.
Yeah.
And they say that they represent everybody.
Yeah.
You know, any business
Yeah.
that hires them, right?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, if they had any quality, we probably wouldn't have these troubles. But whether it's bookkeeping from American Alarm to them, we don't make it to them.
Yeah.
And then of course the fire department shows up, and
Yeah.
I get a $200 fine, just all this nonsense.
On a good thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's pissed.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the fire inspector, he doesn't play that shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't want you wasting his time. He's got shit to do too. You know, there's fires. You know, there's things
Yeah.
going on. People are hurt. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're done. You're
Yes,
done.
sir. Yes,
Easy
sir.
day, easy day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
Thank
help
you,
here
Bruce.
today, bud. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Hey, and that one's open over there. If you got any problems,
Okay.
just shoot me a word.
Yes, sir. I just gotta put it
Crack near the root. Oh gosh. Catch you later, mate. Bye. Hi, everybody. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. All right, let's get to it. You got me to do it. You got fun games. 740. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I like 740. Let's go. Let's go get some donuts. We got 20 minutes, 19 minutes to get some donuts and get back to Waterside. Easy enough. Crack that tooth back there, huh? They about to pull that tooth, Red? About to get that tooth pulled, bro? You have that little jaw swell for like 3 days, bro. Maybe like 3 days. What's up, Drix? Drix. Oh wow, that's true, man. Maybe you haven't come across this information about me. I work every day. There are no days off, my man. I work every day, and this doesn't feel like work to me, so I don't care. I'm just riding around bullshitting with people, you know, doing stuff here and there. Sometimes it's a real fucking asshole, don't get me wrong. That's my bosses right there on that thing right there. That's my bosses. That's 4 of them anyway. Drix, on a good day, I spend about 3-4 hours in the field and 3 or 4 hours running about getting stuff like little errands done, getting invoices made, just little things, phone calls, you know. But it's very seldom that I do not work a day. Like I take a day off. I'll be at a property basically every day. Even if I'm just there for 5 minutes, drive over, make sure everything's okay and leave, dude. I still count it as work. I still count it as work, for sure. For sure. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily feel like work. It doesn't feel like work. Every day, Drix. That's my like literal rule, is I have to earn money every day. It's like a true story and all that. Like some people, they live a little differently than me, you know. And I respect that. You know, I got nothing to say about anything, but I don't really feel like there's any days off. Like the bills keep coming, my costs keep coming. So every day that I spend not working is just days I go in the negatives. I have a weird, I don't know, relationship with time. And I don't mind sharing it with you. You know, my boss is the one who shared this with me, and that was 15 years ago. And the moment I heard this, everything about me changed. Every fucking thing about me changed. So the first 30 years turned into fucking waste, dude. So I'm gonna tell it to you guys. And I almost want you or your wife or whoever's close by you to grab a pen and write this down. That's what I really want. I swear to God, that's what I want. I want you to write down AI divided by 8,760 equals X. All right? AI is annual income, and I want that to include all of your avenues of income, whatever that big number is, right? Then I want you to divide that number by 8,760, all right? 8760, all right? And that will give you the value of X. That's what I'm going to call it, X. X value. Right? The X is what you pay yourself per hour every day that you're alive. Every hour that you're alive. Every moment that you are alive. That's what you pay yourself. X represents what you pay yourself per hour while you sleep. X is, or 8,760 is 24 hours a day, 365 days in a year. That'll give you 8760. And what you're looking for there is to find out what that X value is. As soon as you find that out, that'll give you the appropriate outcome as far as what you should and shouldn't be doing. You skip that, that's on you. Thank you. Hey, good morning. How are you? Oh, did I come on time today?
Hi, how are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
Did I come on time? Or those look fresh? They look fresh. That's what I want right there. Two of them, please.
In a small container.
How are you?
Hi, no donuts?
No donuts, please. I'm sweet enough.
Okay. 1, 2, and 1 meal.
Yes, ma'am. You got a new little system here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Is it easy? Does it make it hard?
Faster, I think.
Oh, yeah? Good.
Card?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Please remove your card.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Great.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you. Thank you. I think that lady in there, she's sexy as hell. She's like 50 or 60 years old. She's sexy as hell, bro. What's up, lady? You need a young dude in your life. All right, so back to it. Learning seminar. This is great stuff. AI divided by 8,760. AI is your cumulative total of income, no matter how many different avenues, no matter if it comes from stocks, whatever. AI divided by 8,760. Jasmine, you ready? You ready, Jasmine? I can't type it. What's up, Chess? What's up, Chess? Maybe Drix can type it. 1-817-210-8199. So Drix, and I think you might be the only one actually paying attention there. That's exactly right. So you can do all of your bills the same way. All right. So your mortgage, you can kind of guesstimate your electric bill, your water bill, things like that, your car note, insurance. So now what you need to do is add all those up for the month, multiply that times 12, and then divide that number by 8,760. And this is really going to pull things into perspective. Mitchley, hello. Mitchley, hello. So do your bills the same way. All right. So I value my bills at a rough $24,000 a year. That's a little rough, right? And so for me, it's $24,000. And that's pretty much all in, car and everything, provided I don't have any unforeseen billing, right? Like a $10,000 vehicle repair or something like that. My WhatsApp is IMTGK. That's Tango Golf Kilo. I am Tango Golf Kilo. I am TGK, or you can try by my phone number 1-817-210-8199.
Drick. So once you have your cumulative total of bills, right, you can find out what your bills cost you per hour. Even though you're asleep and you're not out using electric, it's still a bill that comes, right? And so those bills can be divided by 8,760, and you'll find out what your hourly billing is versus your hourly income. All right, so now with your X value, you can minus Y, which Y is your hourly billing. And I know this is crazy, right? And I know, like, here's an example. If you make $87,600 per year, then you are at roughly a $10 X. Your X value is worth $10. Now, if your bills are $43,000 a year, that means that your bills are $5 per hour, or 50% of your income. Now then, if this describes you, 87,600 per year with 40 grand in bills, that means you roughly pay yourself after bills $5 per hour, which is okay. But when you go out today and you spend money, you're going to think about me telling you this, and that it was $5 an hour that you actually pay yourself. And you're going to say to yourself, well, shit, dude, I don't know if I can spend $100 today, because that's 20 hours worth of value. And this is where it changed me. Are you here? Are you ready? I'm going to repeat it one more time. And then rewind, okay, Jasmine? So if you don't hear it again, just rewind. But it is 1-817-210-8199. Or you can try to find me by name, which is I am TGK. I am TGK. I am Tango Golf Kilo. All right, so just back to it. So we're going to take our bills, and we're going to total those up for the month. We're going to divide those by 8,760, and that equals Y, right? The letter Y. We're going to take X and Y. We're going to minus Y from X, and that gives us our spending money. That gives us anything of note today. So if I need to go out and get a date, if I got to go on a date today, right? And let's just argue that my X value is $10, right? And that my billing value is 50% of that, which means that I make $5 per hour beyond billing and paying my bills and stuff. That's what I have to work with, right? It's $5 an hour, right? But that's really $120 today. So what kind of date can I go on today? You see what I mean? Exactly, Christy. That's how you make zigzag rolling papers. You take that paper you just wrote all that good information on, and you use it to roll up a spliff. That's exactly how. That's the first thing you do. What's up, Lori? Hell yeah. My dude is here. No, I didn't roll up a spliff, although I wish I did. This dude's cool and outfit, it wouldn't have mattered. This dude's cool and it wouldn't have mattered. Find out what all he needs. What's up, good looking?
How you doing, brother?
Good to see you. How are you? You just get longer and longer.
Yeah, well, I cut all my hair off.
Okay,
I had long hair. I cut it
That's
all
what
off.
happens when you have a job too long. You get too comfortable, bro. How are you?
I'm all right, brother.
Yeah?
You doing all right?
Oh man, you know.
Same old
Same shit.
shit.
Different day.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
what all do you need? Are you draining and everything?
No, I'm just gonna flow a little water.
Okay.
That's it.
You just run it out a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna make like a big ass pond over there or nothing, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
okay.
I'll just run it, make sure the pressure drops and goes back up.
And you just need the riser room, right?
Or we'll have to walk through and look at the sprinkler heads
Oh, you want to do that?
if we can.
Okay.
I get it here.
There ain't no problems with it.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe you.
I love that. It's fun. Let's go. We got to turn all this shit off. We got to get all this shit turned back off again. All the alarms and stuff. Alright, Drix and Red learning things about money today. Yeah, it's a fucked up thing, man. When you find out what your X value is, shit is all fucked up. When I originally heard this equation, my X value was $3.41. When I originally heard that equation, my X value was $3.41. Now it's almost 12 and a half. And it wasn't until I heard it that way that it set in on me. Oh, shit. Hold on, we're going to be here a minute. So the way you handle money is extremely important. I got to put you on hold for a moment. Hold. All right, Drix. All right, Drix says they need to test the sprinkler heads. They inspect the water flow. They turn one on with a device and it collects the water into a bucket and measures the water flow. They're making sure we still have pressure in the lines, and they want to visually inspect the sprinkler heads to make sure one isn't visually damaged. You can't test the sprinkler heads. So you can't actually test the sprinkler heads. That's how they do that. Oh, this shit stinks too. It sits in those pipes all that time. 3698. I think that's the good. Let's see here. What am I doing wrong? Bruce. What's up, Rich? What's up, Christy?
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
All right, boss, the stairwell will give you access to 3 different suites. There's really 4, 2 upstairs.
Okay.
The one that looks like a steel door, just pull it. The handle's locked, but just pull it.
Okay.
Both of these are unlocked for you.
Okay.
I'm going to unlock the Mueller on the inside here. And if you go down the elevator or stairs, you'll see the employee entry door for Fort Dental, all right?
Okay.
I'm getting it all for you right now. Hello. Hello, M.E. What's cracking? What is crack-a-lacking? All right, so back to our quick little conversation. where we have the X and Y values, right? And so here's what really happened to me was, you know, when I found out that I was only making $3 an hour and that my bills were eating through, you know, it motivated me, and it basically told me, hey, dude, you know, you're not gonna have any money if this keeps up. And so when I realized at 30 years old, dude, everything about me changed. And I had the discipline at the age of 30 to do that as well. So I had the discipline to actually, you know, look at my money and say, hey, this is how to fix this, 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 and this, right? And so a lot of times, that's the trouble. A lot of times, that's the actual trouble, is that, you know, we don't have the discipline to, you know, get away from those things. Oh, what up, people? How y'all doing? Silence. Silent is the best forever, huh? M-E. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, you had this, that. No, I had shit, bro. That's what I had. I had shit. So, there was no assistance for me or anything like that. All right, we believe that's all. Means he's going to want to walk over at 5668 also. So that won't be easy. Won't be an easy one. And it's getting warm too. Yeah, boy. Get rid of this sweater. The warmth is here. I don't know why it's so damn hot in this hallway though. I have to look into that. Like the heater is on. I'm pretty sure the heater is on. Oh shit. I hope y'all are doing good. Let's go. Don't forget those, Jesus. Huh. Huh. He's walking around. He is deployed. I like it. I like it. Sprinklers save lives. He'd been with them for some years. He'd been with them for some years, bro. Oh, he's got to check old thing that they made us fix too. He got to check on that too. What's up, people? I hope y'all are doing all right. Here comes the brightness. Oh yeah. What's up, people? I think I got some chocolate milk in your life. You probably need some. go. Let's go see if we can't track this dude down. Yeah, so the back of the truck, toolbox thing that's on it, they call it nap hide. Nap hide. But I swear every time I see that thing, it reminds me of kidnapped. Kidnapped. You in here, bub? You already done over here?
Yeah, those two are done.
Awesome, awesome. Oh shit, I gotta turn the alarm on back here. Fort Worth, Texas. What's up, people? What's up, people?
Arming away. Exit now.
There you go. Trixler, wet floor. I see you did the fire riser pressure test. Yes, sir. They sure did. Hello, Nary Lynn. What's up, Silent? Yes, sir. You're exactly right. We do that. How you like my building system? I took a 4x4 and I made myself a king stud and all the way up. And then at the top I ran out of 4x4s, so I tripled up some 2x4s. Hell yeah. How you like that king stud right there, bro? You like that?
Stud, yeah. Locked in, huh? Triple stack.
You get that one good too. We're gonna be good everywhere. You know we did. You know we fixed that hallway back there because
Yeah.
you made me. All right.
Yeah.
You saw it?
Saw it.
Okay. I did it.
Good call.
We're good here too?
Yeah.
So upstairs there's two. Side fit is on the left there. The key is by the floor. They ain't got no alarm. Just lock them back up if you don't mind. Charam. Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all want to see the new equipment here? We got a new laser eye surgery machine. Laser eye surgery. You sit right there, you leave here a different person. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. I am an engineer as well, yes sir. I know how to make a king set.
Armway. Exit now.
We have a photo shoot going on here at 9 a.m. for Cy. Not this team, but a different team. All right, making progress. Making progress. I hope y'all are doing good. So, more to my build out here. All right. Then they came in and they filled all my shelves with this shit. But I still got my construction signs. And then we got the big breakers, bro. Big breakers. Look at that one, a 1200 amp breaker. You ever even seen such a thing? 1200 amps, bro. And we got another, like, sophisticated ass machine. What is this? This is the direct conversion sensor. Yeah, I don't know what this is. So no idea. No idea. Let's see, did you already make it down? You already made it through those 2 suites and downstairs? Oh yeah, that heater's on for sure. For sure. Oosh. Go in and hiding. What's up, twin? Yeah, we're about to do our build out here, so we've already marked in the floors. That's where a machine is going to sit. That machine we were just looking at, here's the cross member that we were looking at, and that's where the bed is going to be. We're going to have 4 surgery rooms up here. And this one's about to get redone. So, well, we already went through, we're in the approval stages of MVP. So hopefully pretty quickly we'll try to get started. And I tossed you guys in on that, by the way. Yes, so I don't know that they'll call you, that the builder gets to make that choice.
Yeah.
But
Based on all the data and
I tossed you guys in there. That's what I can do. But all this is about to change. Yep. We're doing a surgery center up here, oral surgery. Yeah. I'm hoping it goes
based on what they want.
easier,
Some of these businesses like open concept too, so.
We're not going to be able to do that because it's a surgery center. But
So they want ceiling, okay.
yeah, because HIPAA and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be able to hear what's going on in the other room. I don't know how possible that actually is, but we work with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Put a ceiling in there, guys. Now I've got the alarms on test at each of the facilities already. Yeah. So 5, 6, 6, 8. Am I correct? You need to walk through that one to all the suites, right?
Yeah, that's just a
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Part of it, I guess.
Yeah. Now you're doing that floor right now, right?
Yeah.
All good. Thank you. Hell yeah. I hope it isn't post-tension slab for coring through floors. So here we will have the big steel rafters that look like zigzags, right? And then that'll hit a metal deck, and then you'll have foam and a TPO roof. So they always have to drill through the steel. So that's the floor, right, that all the concrete is poured on. And that happens before settling. So you still get those little cracks and stuff. See that fucker right there? He goes right across here. There he is. You always get a bunch of hairline cracking. Things like that. At least it wasn't dirty water, man. Every time they have to like drain the whole damn system and refill it, that sends out some black ass water, bro. Some black ass water. They're starting to pull up for the thing. My landscaper's not here. My landscaper's still not here. It's okay. It's okay. Hell yeah. So, looks like we're passing all our inspections today. Well, thus far anyway. Thus far. And looks like y'all will get a couple more tours today. Hello, Jasmine. I'm sorry, I only have the one phone, so it makes things really, really challenging. I wish I had two phones, but I don't. Wish I had two phones. It's funny, I won't spend for it. Like, I have the money, I could have two phones, but I don't want them. I won't spend for it. Oh, look at that. That door is still cracked open. And shit, I don't know if he's truly done in there or if he's got something else. We'll wait a second. We'll wait a second. His walk should be pretty quick. His walk should be pretty quick. It says that it's 51 out, but it sure feels like it's like 71. It sure feels like 71. Booyah, booyah. And we're about to go to the next property. Now, the next property he can have like free run at. He wants to look around, he's welcome to. But the third property, 7 different tenants. Golly. Golly. I'm back. What up, Jasmine? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? So those of you that did those equations earlier, I hope that you got something out of it. When I came across that equation, it fucked my whole world up. It just completely ruined everything I had in mind, and then everything changed because of that. All right, hang tight. I'll be right back.
unlocked.
Okay.
I got a back door right there by the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it unlocked. I'm gonna run the 5, 6, 8, 7 doors unlocked. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, let's roll, people. Let's roll. I need to put you on hold. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that delay, y'all. Okay. What up, people? What up, people? I'll get you in just a second there. Sorry about the delay on mod. I'll get you in just a second. That. Who that is? Onan. How did you end up without moderator, Onan? Get you fixed up there, huh? Where is Russ the Hunter at? Flynn TV, hello. Lily Beth, let me hear you roar. What's up, Lily Beth? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, the tiger's here, bro. She used to be a tiger. She's not anymore, but she used to be. Trinity River on a Saturday morning is literally a spectacle. It's a spectacle. So you're gonna see, like, across the way there's people walking over there, fucking in droves. Like, you can't make it 100 yards without a person. Both sides of the river. Both sides. Let me hear you roar. Roar. You got more people over here on this side. They trying to get down to the river. Spandex asses. They will all tell me how comfortable they are. It's so weird because you figure if it was so comfortable, you see dudes running around in spandex too, but they're not. But they're not. Likely has something to do with Frank and Beans. Frank and Beans. Likely has something to do with Frank and Beans. Likely has something to do with Frank and Beans. La 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 la. How did he get here faster than I did? Jeez. Grace.
next building. All right, let's roll. What's up, Lily Beth? That's your door. And you know we got an upstairs too, right?
Here? Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so you're gonna do your thing. You got a small drainage that happens right here too, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to drain the whole system, right? Just
No,
flow.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step next door. Okay. Get fire riser unlocked for you. Okay. And then I'm gonna get all of this, and then I'll swing back by here. So it's okay if we're back and forth. You're all right.
All right, sweet.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Gus Sanders. What's cracking, bro? We're here at one of the properties, Gus, and we're getting suppression system inspected here right now. This is our 5th inspection of the morning. We have one final one after this one. And then I'm back on my time. And then I'm back on my time. What up, man? Drex, Bruce, always on the move. Yeah, we ain't done yet neither, baby. We ain't done yet. 8:30. I gotta put a call into Jesus to see if he'll come drop off a bag to me. We got things to do still. We got things to do. Might get a small tour of Fort Worth doing that. Depends if I gotta go scoop it up or not. There we go. Very hard working. No, I just don't stop working. That's how I make it better. That's how I make more money. Don't stop. When I do, I feel like I'm doing something bad. Tomorrow I'll probably end up going out to Decatur, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. So yeah, pretty much every day I visit one of these places. I don't know that I'm always doing work, but every day I visit one of them. Let's roll. Let's roll. Hopefully his stuff won't take long over there. Oh, Birdie got him a little snake. Got him a little snake. He trying to kill it. He about to eat it. Maybe it's a worm, but I think it's a little baby snake. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. We're about to have like a little staring contest. What's up, dude? He got himself a little snake right there. Where you going with that, bro? I want that. Where you going, bro? Oh, he took it with him. He took it with him. This little dude. Come here, bro. Mr. Bruce, he's hot. That he's hot. Yeah, what up, man? Nature, bro. Nature, bro. Nature don't give a shit about none of this. Don't play with me, bird. I'll fuck you up, too. What you doing, bro? Don't be trying to bully my friend. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, little birdie. Bye-bye. He don't like being jacked with, huh? Zot was cracking, man. I hope you're doing good. Whoosh, we're back. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine. What's up, T-Party? See? Looks at clock. Y'all can sleep in, can still get the worm. That dude cheated. He had a snake. All right, let's pull all these keys again. We got 100 and where's 101? Yes, that's right. It's over here. All right. Now, then we got 200. And we got 201B. And 201 to go with it. That's good. And we got 300 and 301. Let's roll. Let's roll. Oh, it was a snake. F the fucking worms. Yeah. And it looked like the birdie was gonna eat that fucker too. Just realize I actually got some oomph here, bro. I don't want them to know about it till it's too late. It's too late, bro. They done made all their decisions. Thought I was a softie, and then I'm not. All right, that door's unlocked. Door is unlocked. Wink, wink. Oh, dang. Dang, dang. Bounce, chicky, bounce, bounce, chicky, bounce, bounce, chicky, bounce. I have no ass. Zero ass. There's zero ass there. There's no lump or anything. It's thigh straight to back. It's a true story. 201B. And how many fucking keys do we need? Booyah. Booyah. Hell yeah. All right. All right. How come this one hasn't come up here all day? Bruce is the master key from the Matrix. Might be true. Might be true. See all those white bars? I set those. I set those. Yeah, bro. Shirts from loose to filled, bro. It's crazy. All right. All right. Got round 2 hyperbaric chamber inspection. Round 2. Gonna get to see a hyperbaric chamber. Are you ready? Are you ready? Y'all that were with me earlier probably already seen this. But it is so over the top fucking cool that I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna show you again. Hello, key. Hello. All right, auto. Hold over, thank you. Hyperbaric chamber. Booyah. Booyah. We're ready. Cool, finally found the keymaster. Yes, exactly right. All right. Those of you that weren't with me earlier, this is a hyperbaric chamber, otherwise noted as an indoor submarine. This is the old school control center. Now, the man that built this was about 90 years old, and he was awesome. I stood in here while we craned this thing through this window, and I stood in here while he built every piece of this. This old dude did this. He did every one of these, everything. All right, he had a younger dude with him that would run that cable, but he made sure all the things were tight and all that, bro. He didn't miss a beat. Look at these old school dials. Maybe I've reached the next level. Hope awesome starts now. Rejuvenating center, a university. Nope, this is one of 8 hyperbaric chambers in the Metroplex, and we have one of them. It's because we're smart like that. You can do 12 people in a dive in here. So you can put 12 people in here at once. And here's the headgear. Here's the headgear. You wear that like one of them old school fucking sci-fi movies, right? He said a sexy ass machine. It is sexy, actually. I mean, like, in the world of being built, like, this thing is fucking epic. Even the copper pipes and stuff are beautiful on it. And just all the symmetry, everything about it's just a very, very cool thing. And once again, guys, you get this. What is the Metroplex? Dallas, Fort Worth, 2 large cities combined equal a Metroplex. All right, and I'll show you the other end of it down there because there's a deep dive chamber down there. A much larger pressure chamber down here at this end. See, it's only like that thick. Oxygen promotes cellular regeneration. All right. Oxygen promotes cellular regeneration. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Oh. Okay. So when you have major injuries that are not healing, they will send you to a hyperbaric chamber in an effort to cause cellular regeneration, which in turn, of course, gets you healed up. Which in turn gets you healed up. Man, they done cut out that whole sidewalk over there. They already got it out too. Yeah. Let's go. Hospital or medical center? This is a commercial medical facility. So we built the facility and then we leased the space out to people in the medical field. So here we have 7 different tenants, 6 occupied at this time. We have 6 occupied. What's up, little birdie? Bro, what you want? What you want, dude? Why you on my truck right there? Huh? Yeah, man. So, this is where we're at. We have an west and an east side of the building. And we are 3 stories tall. The second floor is actually split over here, and this suite is split to 2 different suites, right? The lease cost for one suite, like that 3rd floor suite right there, is $15,000 per month. And we are located in Clear Fork, Fort Worth, Texas. And that's just this one facility. That's just this one. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over there above that dumpster enclosure on that concrete wall, and we'll get you guys a nice view, okay? We'll get you guys a nice view. Yeah. And we're in the medical district, buddy. And it's not inexpensive to be up in this motherfucker, you know. There's no version of inexpensive here in Clear Fork. Oh God, my shoes all fucked up for this. Oh God, I don't want to fuck up my shoes for that. No, we're not doing that. We'll go to this other corner and walk up it normally. It'll take a moment longer, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So we'll go over here, we'll get us a nice view of this thing. A nice view. Off this giant ass wall right here. What's up, bro? What's up? How is this taking off? Somebody took that off physically. Uh-huh. We're only at a 4-foot drop right now, but we'll be at a 15-foot drop in a minute. We're gonna go over to this high point over here, and then you can see. That's it. The whole enchilada, bro. 30,000 square feet. Alright. And that is enough to really ruin your day. So, careful now. If you're like me, you just go full speed and everything comes out fine. Oh shit, I just had like a full conversation with you guys. I just had a full conversation with you guys while I was on mute. So I don't know where we failed out at there. Maybe before or after this, but the whole property was originally ours, all the way out to the road here where these other two buildings sit also. We got a really sweet discount for that stuff that's behind us back there at the very end, right? And that stuff is it's like a natural fuel thing, right? Natural fuel gas thing there. And then even further, right up against our property is the train tracks. And so between the two, we got a really, really good deal on the property. And then before we built the building, we sold two pieces of it, which then in turn paid for the building. So you understand how that worked. We bought an abundance amount of property that we knew was going to be important property. So we're right there at that stop sign, right? And it's all medical. So of course we also knew that the people that come in and buy from us are pretty good, right? So we have a pretty good client base. We sold the two, used the money to build the one. You understand? You understand, right? Arlen, what's cracking? Like done for you. He's probably doing his walk right now. I imagine he's already got his draining done. We good?
Yeah, I got locked in.
Oh, then you should just jump through the window, bro.
That was my next action.
Do 3, 4, 5. Yep.
I tried a bunch of combinations. I almost got that.
I try every combo but the right one.
Yeah.
You need fire rising panel? Panel?
No, I just silenced it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was beating, not silenced it, so it's good.
Annoying you?
Your elevator's hat is on. It's open. I don't know if when I close that valve, it turns the elevator off.
Yeah, I think it usually does. Is it still open?
Yeah, it's open.
If you're closed, you're still open out there. So
No, I finished. It's back to normal on the panel, so.
So yeah, that's the fire recall.
Yeah, that shouldn't do that when you close the valve, but I guess they have it wired that way.
Shit. I'll have to try to figure out if I've got an elevator key for that. Where it is.
Yeah, normally that
I have them for 5668. I don't have them for this one. So.
It shouldn't do that. That's my experience.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I walk all these.
We all good over here?
Yeah, everything's good. I
Yeah.
should go back and run it.
Okay.
I made it all the way around.
Yeah, no, it's like running. It's like a half-mile journey, bro. You're walking in today.
I like this better, man. With my people.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's easier. Traffic, everything, parking, everything takes less time, right?
Oh, yeah. You don't have to explain yourself 100 times. You walk into each person's office,
Yeah.
they're like, who are you? Like, okay,
Hi, it's me again.
look at this regular hat. Don't worry.
For me, working during business hours is an extreme challenge.
Yeah.
Extreme challenge. It costs me too much time too.
Yeah.
And that always gets me all ranked. Yeah, I can't stand it. You eat up a bunch of time. Yeah,
I'm a busy man. I got shit to do.
you know exactly. You know. That's always where I start talking shit. As soon as something starts taking time, dude, Jesus, you gotta go. Just go ahead and pack it up, Dad. Just go home.
Yeah, Bruce, I don't know if I'm sure you know, but the fire department ever gets you on this, I'm not going to say nothing, but
1 foot off, right?
no, it's the height, it's covered.
Oh,
That's the only thing. But I'll leave that up to the fire marshal.
thank you. Thank you.
It's there.
You know, he's
There's a goddamn fire. Just
he's
push that.
gonna say something like, you know, make sure I put a second beeper thing there or some shit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because they'll be like, oh, you can't see the sun.
They made me move the other strobe at the other building after telling us where to put it. Then 2 years later, he came out and was like, "You got to move this." I was like, "You told me to put it there, bro." He's like, "So I don't give a shit." I was like, "Oh my god." That's exactly how it went, dude. It was him that came out and did all of it in the first place.
That guy? Oh.
Yeah, the same inspector.
That's even worse.
So when we built out, we didn't have it installed. And he was like, "What the fuck, install it?" And we were like, "Where should we put it?" And he was like, "Right here." Yep, so we'll know where the riser room was, right?
And then he came back and was like,
Then he made us move it down halfway to the end of the building, said they couldn't see it from the stop sign. And yeah, I'm standing there with him, right? And I'm standing at the light, and he's like, "You can't see it from the stop sign." I'm turning, I'm looking dead at the stop sign. Nothing in my way.
I can see it.
Yeah, and I was like, "What do you mean, boss?" But
see the
you
sign
can't
sign.
argue with that dude, man. You do not argue with that
No,
dude.
not with the marshal. Yeah.
That's a lot of dudes you like. You might go back and forth with a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But he is not one of them.
Yeah.
I never give them a hard time. I give them like one little rebuttal, and then I'm like, "I'll get it solved, sir.
Alright.
I'm on it. Don't you worry. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
call
push
you.
back a little bit.
I'm gonna
but-
call you, send you a receipt, everything, bro."
Yeah. Yeah, you want to keep them on the good side.
Well, that's a bad dude to have on your bad side.
Right.
If he don't like you,
Shut
dude,
down.
every year you'll have some fixes going on. You'll have them checking everything every year. They'll put you on the no-no list.
Yeah. Oh no, alright, we know what's going on here.
Oh, y'all know who this is.
We know Bruce.
That guy Bruce, he's an
We know
asshole.
Bruce, he's not going to do what he needs to do.
He don't ever listen to shit.
Yeah, they do that. They don't know they'll talk.
Well, and you know, the fire inspector's commonly not a guy that gets replaced all the time either.
No.
So he's been around, right?
Exactly.
So he's been around longer than our buildings have. I'm like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You get a lot that don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So.
Weatherford is the only place I've had real trouble.
Yeah.
So of course Hudson Oaks, right?
Hudson Oaks, yeah.
But they use Weatherford.
Yes, they do.
The Weatherford dude, man, fucking alcoholic.
Oh, they come in buzz, you smelling on them
Comes in
too.
fucked up, bro, and I'm like, "What's up, bro? Where are we going after?" He comes in thrashed, dude.
Yeah.
And he got a red Jeep. And he kind of a younger dude, 45, you know, our age somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, 40, 30s.
Right.
So he's younger, and he's just an exciting person, right?
Yeah.
And so he pulls up in his Jeep, and he's in his tank top and shit. You don't know who this dude is. It's so bad. And he's drunk.
Where you been doing?
And I'm talking about liquor drunk, too. We ain't talking about no beer, bro.
Yeah.
You can smell this dude.
You
You know?
He's knocking them back.
Always with him. But he's all right. He doesn't give us too hard of a time.
Right, because he's trying to get on to the party.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's
All right, what
busy.
we got? All right, cool. How good?
He's busy.
For the most part, as long as this shit works, I mean, as long as the water's on and it's working and nothing's leaking, there's really not much you can do.
He got us on some shit that he was real mad about over there at the trampoline place he built.
Yeah.
He got us, and it was something to do with an exit sign for the kids inside.
Yeah.
And we had like 7,000 of them everywhere.
Right.
And I don't know why the owners, but you know, we built the shell building, so the business is ours.
Right.
The shell building is, right. We built that, and they just wouldn't buy one. And I was like, "Motherfuckers, go fucking buy one. Leave right now and go buy one."
You don't want this guy
Yeah.
on your ass.
And
man.
he's drunk. Like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, don't say another word. Still get your coffee.
This man's trying to go party. Let's make him happy.
Yeah, if you can make him happy, you're in good shape too. Right. So like, if you can get all that done, you're in pretty good shape with them. All right. So next door.
Yeah.
Listen, I got riser room open for you. All the keys are in the doors, so they're unlocked. You can just get started. If you'll start from the third down, I'll go in behind you and start locking up and stuff. What's up, people? Hell yeah. ME, this is good business. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna take care of everybody, you know? Take care of everybody. I gotta get this one knocked up. What's up, little bird? What you gonna do, bitch? You got a little nest in here, bro? He got a nest in there. I heard his woman in there crying. Tricks, I am everything, dude. I'm a phase inspector. I'm the dude that looks over your engineer plans. I miss shit too, so I ain't perfect or nothing by any standard. He is I and I am him. I am the guy that you do not want coming on your job site. Basically, that's the long and short. You do not want me on your job site. You want me on your job site if I work for you, right? Because I know shit. But if I work for like the owner, or if I'm going in on behalf of like a phase inspection, or if I'm there to check what happened, oh God, you are super fucked. You are super screwed. Nobody likes it. Nobody's happy about that shit. I wire better than the electricians do. I do better work than the plumbers do. And I don't have a license for any of these things either, by the way. I have zero license for any of this shit. But I know how to do it all, so. Part of this is I stood here while all this stuff was being built, so my homework didn't come from a book. It came from experience, which is, in my opinion, the best way to detail out in knowledge is to work with somebody who is extremely educated and experienced, not book smart. I don't give a fuck about no book smart little bitches. Go read a book, bitch. You know, like that's helpful to some degree. But even a doctor, he goes to school, right? And then he goes to an internship so he can do it 1,000 times before they let him be a fucking doctor. And so I could ask you any number of questions that would lead you to choosing experience first. So if you were going to see an eye doctor and you had to have LASIK surgery, would you want to use somebody that ever did the surgery before? Boom. Game over. Game over. So the real deal is you want the most experienced person doing whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't, if you're putting in a bush, you want the most experienced person doing that. If you're putting in a bush, that's what you want, you know? You don't want somebody that just got done reading it in a book. You don't want that person. I promise you, I am not joking at all. Fuck that guy. You don't want the book guy. Not in this case. So do you own and manage this building? That's exactly correct. That's exactly correct. Gabriel, hello. I see you. What's up, Gabriel? And ME, you're exactly correct. We own and operate
We do not have the businesses inside. Now, the place that I was just at before I came right over here, just now, right? That place is our actual business and our building, of course, which is orthopedics, by the way, orthopedic surgery. So that gives you an idea of who I'm in league with. I've got 12 doctors for bosses, and of course I have to answer to all their administrators too. Then past that, I've got 21 other bosses, and I call them lease holders. They're the people that lease these spaces from us. They're inevitably my bosses. Some version of them is going to tell me what needs to be done, right? And see, that's also my duty. So my role is I work for the owner of all this shit. So he's the big owner. He's the one that got all the other doctors involved. I work for him. And as far as that goes, I represent his interest in the field. I don't give a fuck about the tenant. I don't give a fuck about the builder. I don't give a shit about any of those things. I represent the owner and his interest. So when I'm in the field, I am basically him. And when people see me, they don't necessarily treat me like that, but later on they find out that that's my boss and I'm not there for their benefit, you know. They always get their panties in a wad about that shit. ME, this is what is referred to as shell space. So shell space, we build the building, we build the parking lot, we put the lobby together, all that shit, right? Elevators, TVs in the lobbies, we do all that shit, right? All that shit, the whole thing said and done. But the suites, like that suite and this suite, they ain't got nothing in them. It's just concrete. There's no ceiling in it. We don't know if the right amount of air conditioners are in there. You know, we put a couple air conditioners, but that's it, right? They got to go through and they got to build all their shit out, which means that we're not responsible for any of it. Real world experience to actually know. It's like reading a book on how to ride a bike, but you don't know until you ride the bike. That's very true. Your ass will go from book to bike accident if you get too froggy, huh? You're exactly right. There we go. He's got the alarm going off now. He's got the alarm going off now. But yeah, so my whole role is really an effort to protect the owner. It's not necessarily to come down here and manage these tenants, although I do that too, but it is actually to protect the owner and his investments in the field. So that is my true role. The nature of my role has nothing to do with the tenants. I mean, it does, but I have a certain amount of other stuff that, you know, I have to be responsible for. Look at that fucking thing. Look at that thing. MC Whitehair, hello. Let's see if we can get another long one like that, huh? What about you, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. What's up, Whitehair? You doing all right? We doing all right. All right. All right. All right. And I do other things. I maintain things. Make sure I have a lot of value to my role. Make sure I have added value. You know, there's one sure way to make yourself extremely valuable. But you have to save somebody time, money, or stress, or all three.
And you can make yourself extremely valuable doing that. Anytime you see your boss, make sure you're saving him time, money, and stress. You'll be well taken care of. I'll be right back. Y'all hearing me on that, right? Time, money, stress, TMS, TMS. Make yourself extremely valuable by ensuring that you save somebody time, money, and stress. I do that, and thereby I create my own role. You understand? Create my own role. And I do things like make sure all this shit's covered, you know? I'm just putting out some chemical here. It ain't challenging or anything. Hosing it down. Get these little weeds that come over. All you do is come through, fucking hose this down. It's super easy. It's super easy. Right? And it saves the boss man time. He don't have to come do this. That dude, he ain't ever in the field unless he's checking on me. Sometimes he comes down here. But it's my duty to ensure that man don't have to be in the field at all. And he can continue life with his family. He can continue life at work. He don't need no shit from these places. So that's my role. Make sure there's no shit. Now then, an example is this building. When we began build out, the moment we break ground is typically when I get involved. So I might be involved on the front end as far as looking at plans and stuff, but you don't actually see me or any of that. I'll turn in my plan changes to the owners, and they will in turn go back. And so once we ground, the facility becomes mine. And then I'm there for everything. I know what you did with the ground. I know where you dug holes. Everything. I design and engineer these buildings, Bruce. This is my work. I'm building shell to tenant. Arch structure, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, MEPs, all right. Electrical portion is my specialty. Is this a whole business model in the USA? Building and rent. Doctors? Yes, exactly. Jet. What's up, Jet? I hope you're doing good. We are at one of the facilities, Jet. We're doing alarm testing right now. And while the dudes are doing that, I'm out here killing some weeds, bro. Out here killing the weeds, talking to people about building shell buildings and how much they're valued at, and rent rolls and things like that. An example, and you're gonna probably dislike this. The lease here for the full building is $90,000 per month, $30,000 per floor. That's what we lease out at, $30,000 per floor at this location. So that puts things into perspective, huh? $90,000 a month. 50,000 of that goes directly to the loan a month, every month. Every month, 50 grand to the loan. You guys hear me on that, right? I'm gonna give you the whole rundown right here, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Jet, you ever been here with us? I'm gonna tell y'all a big story. All right, M.E., you asked, so I'm gonna tell you how it happens, okay? What's up, John? So, on the other side of that wall that you see right there is a big train tracks. I'm talking like a lot of them, all right? Like 20 rail lines, right? And so, we're backed up. This property is backed up against the railway. So nobody kind of wanted it. Everybody was steering clear of the property. What's up, yo? What's up? You want to see me bust out shirt? Jay. Tear that shirt right off, homie. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. See, I don't have any action in my hips. I don't have side action. I got front and back. Okay. So from up here, you can better see the railway and stuff. All right. So we have this at the back of the facility. And then over there, you can see that we've got like an oil pump station, a natural gas station right there. You see the fence line right there and right there. And it's hidden behind that big ass tree right there. And so originally speaking, we had purchased all of the land from the railway all the way out to the road. Oh, are you all right?
I'm done up here.
Oh, really? Good. Good. So we were out from the street and had all this. And then we came back through, and you'll see that there's a building there and a building here. And so we sold the property there and there, which in turn paid for this build out. You say you did these rooms too?
Yeah.
Awesome. And so what we did is we built the shell structure. All right, that's all this tile, pictures, cameras, stairwells, elevators, restrooms, which are back there. And then all these suites had nothing in them, all right? Nothing but concrete. And so the shell of the building is everything that you need, such as a restroom, right? Tile, blah, blah, all these things, right? All these things. What's up, Christina? That's the shell of a building, right? And you're gonna have water fountains, you're gonna have all sorts of shit. Then we put in these doors, and that's where it is. All right, so when we leased this space out to the client, none of this gear was in here. None of it. No floor, nothing. All right. They come through, they build all this stuff. So I'm not responsible for any of this stuff. If their door in here breaks, fucking fix it. Don't call me, you know? And so this is all their gear, all their stuff. I am responsible for bringing utilities into the suite for them. They take it from there. So for argument's sake, above that exit sign is the water inlet for this suite. So there's a water in, right? And it's stubbed off right there with a turn off valve. When they come in and they build everything, they move forward. So all this stuff, they built all this stuff. I didn't have to build any of this stuff. Now, you see what the other doctors built here. So when we sold this and we sold this, it paid for this. Booyah. See what I mean? See what I mean? Skirt. Okay. Their clock is off an hour. So we build a shell building and we lease out the space within the shell, right? My duty is to ensure that all these businesses can perform every day. If they have any problems, they reach out to me. This particular company closed their doors and they left all that furniture for us and stuff. They left the finished out suite for us. It's in great shape. And we will simply have to turn and lease it out to somebody else. And what's up with this door? Here, you go into one, bro. I want to see that elevator work. Can the tenant call you and bill them on the side hustle? No, I don't do any of that. I don't do any side hustle billing them. This elevator's not doing anything. It's down. That elevator is down. Damn it. All right, elevator guys are gonna be coming. So then some of the doctors hire me for things out at their property, like their house or something. And so then I can do side work and stuff. But if it's here in the building, I don't do that because I find it to be like a conflict of interest. I don't mind charging them if they're gonna pay us as the company. So yes and no. How far from downtown are you? Not very far. Not very far. Conflict of interest. Exactly right. Preston, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Mitch Lee. Hello. Hello. Let's see. So downtown, which has the full-size hospital district, unlike Clearfork, is going to be 4 miles that way. 4 miles east of us. Hello, Mitch Lee. Hang tight, guys. Elena Marie, hello. Hang tight. We're back. We're back. That one all set? I like it. We're back. We're back. That one all set? I like it. Today gonna be an easy day, huh? Yeah. Okay. So there must have been a group of who you invested. Incorrect. Incorrect. Sounds good. What we have is anchor tenants. So when we applied for the loan for all this, we apply for a loan to build this building, right? So we already had the land. We apply for a loan to build the building. And inside the business loan, you know, to get that loan, you have to have a version of successfulness to it, right? And so what happens is they expect you to have like an anchor tenant or two. And in our case, we had 2 anchor tenants that agreed to 10-year, that's again, it's a 10-year lease term with us. So we had the 2 anchor tenants on the first floor who both agreed to the 10-year lease term, right? And so that's, 120 months paid out at full rate, and leases increase over time. So year 1, your lease cost is different than year 2 and 3, and it keeps bumping up each year, right? And so, yes, in a manner of speaking, we had to have investors, but they were investors investing into their own businesses. They basically just leased space from us. So yes, but no. So we had to prove to the bank that we had a viable business plan, right? And that's how that really gets all sticky, is proving that you have a viable business plan. If you can prove that, you're good. Yeah? All right. As long as you can prove to the bank that you have a viable business plan, they'll give you whatever money that you want. Pretty much anywhere. Pretty much anywhere. So, a couple different ways to get into this, right? And I will give you some better details on how we select property. So that's your real kicker right there. That's your real kicker. That will dictate your time frame in which you get return money. That'll dictate the increase that your property goes through, right? The increase. Hello, Hannah. What's up, guy? And so how you select your property is the biggie. That's a real biggie, how you select your property. So here, one of the things we do is we go out to areas that aren't built yet, and we look for a combination of a couple things. So one, it's got to be a relatively decent city. Like, for instance, it has to have a Walmart and a hospital at it. All right, so it has to have a Walmart and a hospital in that city. So you could take like Midlothian, Texas, right? Midlow, Texas, which is booming right now. Mansfield, and then Midlow, right? So you got Mansfield right here, then you got Midlow on the map, right? Right here at the line between them, the property value is super down. And we go in and we look at the property, we find out what city has the property, right? Then we go into the city planning office, all right? City planning office, and we look at the city plans, which are open and public information. The city plans will basically tell you everything. All right, so if that city's gonna be something in 10 years, it's gonna be right there in the city plans, okay? So, to me, this is all like gravy-ass cake work, and as long as you go do the legwork, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out, right? So, for argument's sake, we walked into Midlow, and we found out what the land was worth and what the exponential growth was going to be in the area, right? So we find out, right? And so we buy the property. Right? And we're just buying dirt at that point, right? Because there's nothing there. We hadn't built anything, so we're buying dirt at that point, right? And so after you go in and you make that dirt purchase, right? Then you pay on it for a year or something like that, get it paid down a little bit. You go in and you sell off a couple acres of that land after it has matured for a couple years, right? So you get a year or two of maturity out of it. And that lets you know that you're going in a good direction, right? That lets you know that the company is going to have profit if we sold the land as it was. So like as it sits, if we sold, we would make money off of it, right? Now then we can say, okay, well, let's build a building or something. And I am going to pick on my Western stuff. So out West, we built a small commercial strip center, right? It's just a small commercial strip center, 3 entities in it, nothing huge, right? But behind that, we built a really large facility, a trampoline jump park for the kids, right? And so there again, we bought all of the property at once. We built out the jump park, which started taking on business instantly, right? It's like a gold mine out there. right? And so there it sat for 3 years. And then we started construction on the strip center and sold the jump park. Boom, boom. So to give you an idea, we paid 4.1 million for all of the land, and we paid, that included getting the jump park built, 4.1 million built out, and all the land. When we sold for almost 8. It was like 7.9, right? We took that capital and we built out the strip center for 1.5. We still ended up on top, and we don't have any debt in it. You see how that worked? You see how that worked? And so it's just a matter of how you structure this. You don't actually have to go in with your own money. You can get it done without your own money. And that's hard, but you can get it done without your own money. And so that's really the way to go. Buy an exponential, buy a bunch of property, like together, right? Like all this stuff, right? Then sell out a portion of it to pay for whatever you want to build, right? And so it all kind of works off of itself. And after your first 1 or 2 turns, then it pays for itself also. So that's another good thing, is that once you sell a property, typically your capital is, 50%. So double whatever you've spent, so if you spent 4.1, you're going to end up around 8, right? And so, for us, we know that that's how it's going to work out. And so we're more of a holdings company. We'll hold it for a decade and sell it as soon as it's mature, especially if it's a building that we don't have a business in. Now, if we have a business in it, it's something else. What's up, Nazir? Assalamu alaikum, man. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I'd love to talk to you guys about this thing. I've got a wealth of knowledge. I can tell you exactly what we did here in Fort Worth. We did it in the surrounding areas too. We continue to do it. And wherever you're at, it's the same exact thing. It doesn't matter where in the planet you are. So that's what had me down in the Philippines for a week, by the way. Because these guys are all doctors, right? And Philippines needs hospitals. And so we were trying to find an investment group or a couple people to work with out there in an effort to build a hospital. And that was October of 22 we were down there, and we did not go back in 23. So our building plans came up. We built out, and of course, so that mid-low property that I was just talking about earlier, it got built right after that. So we're basically stuck here until a build finishes. We don't leave during a build. At least I certainly don't. The docs do, but I certainly don't go anywhere while we're building out. No fucking way. Nazir, I'm fantastic, man. I am fantastic. Couldn't be looking at a prettier day. Couldn't be standing at a prettier building. Just fantastic, man. Having a great day. Having a great day. Having a great day. Anna Marie, hello. Hello. When these inspections end, I got to get off the phone to get back on the phone. So I got a couple phone calls I got to make right after these inspections, and then I could restart the stream, or I could even put y'all on hold and make those phone calls. But I'm going to try to do that as soon as the stream ends. We'll keep this day moving. We'll keep this day moving forward. Oh, it's magic, you know. Drix, yeah, I found the raviolis. I'm making the Bruce recipe tonight. Hell yeah, Drix. You're going to like that, dude. Make sure you get you some cheese and stuff, man. And don't be bullshitting, bro. Like, I don't know how your money situation is, but don't be bullshitting, bro. Like, get you the good cheese, man. Tillamook cheese, man. So you're looking at suburbs about to be built. Look for major chains, hospital building, look for the city plans, buy property, close to shops that will be in demand. Exactly. Hold for some years. ME, you see how that works? And I'm going to tell you something more, ME. Property pays better than any fucking thing there is, okay? I don't give a fuck what anybody tells you. I don't give a fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck about gold, silver, stocks. I don't give a fuck. You are not going to walk in with $50 and make $5 million, okay? That's not how that works, right? So, land pays better than anything, okay? Anything. It has exponential one-way growth. So if it doesn't grow this year, it's going to grow next year. And if it doesn't grow next year, in 10 years, boom, double value. So land is way better than a savings account. You understand? Land pays more than a savings account does. Land pays more than gold investing does. And if you do really well in the stock market can pay better. But chances are you had to have a shit ton of money up front to put in the stock market, and you ran a shit ton of risk, and you could have lost all that. Land is not the same risk either, you see? So land pays better than anything you can imagine. And so it doesn't matter if you start buying up rent houses in an old shit neighborhood. Over here, the projects, the hood over here, shit, the city went in and tore down all the infrastructure on the main streets in the hood, right? And told everybody on those main streets they got to fix their houses or they got to take the city check for them and move. Yeah, the city will come in after about 30 years of your neighborhood looking like shit, and they'll say, we're going to fix all this. Here's some money for your house. If you don't take the money, you got to fix your house. So it's got to get up to like these standards, right? And so property is the number one way to go. And it almost doesn't matter if you're even like a fucking cockroach lord, right? You might be a slum lord, right? But the thing is that property doesn't go backwards. So it's an extremely wise investment, even for like something, hey, Rainey, even for something like, you know, your college your college for your kids or something. You know, land is just gonna pay, and that's the deal. So it doesn't actually go backwards in value. So I've never bought an acre for 1,000 and had to sell it for 800. You see what I mean? I might have bought an acre for 1,000 and only got to sell it for 1,100, but I never went backwards. And open land like that shit over there, nobody fucking makes you mow that shit, right? Now, if it's owned, you have to keep up with it, but it's like once a month, and you hire the cheapest dude on the planet to go out there, and he does somewhat of a job, and the city doesn't raise a flag on the city side because it looks like it's been manicured to some degree, right? But that's exactly it, Emmy. That's exactly what I do. And I make myself more valuable because I'm able to go through all the engineering plans. I'm able to deal with leases. I'm able to work with the tenants. I work with the tenant contractors as well. So when they lease a space for us, like this space or that space, right? They bring in their own build team, but that build team has to work with me. And so I'm up their ass the whole time also. And again, I can't have them come in here and build something super cheap and fucked up, right? I have to have something that's to task. It's got to be up to par. So, you know, the owner has me in there while they're doing those build outs. And so my value is rather extreme, to be real honest with you, especially versus what I get paid. A lot of people in the industry get paid a lot more than me. There's not a lot of people in the industry though. So there's a lot of HVAC mechanics. I'm not an HVAC mechanic. I just happen to be one as well, right? But I'm HVAC, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, stonework, concrete work, windows, doors. I'm everything that you could possibly need to build this place, right? And so I have the ability to walk in and talk to those people and have intelligent conversations with them where they don't think I'm a complete fucking idiot, right? And there, of course, is where our issue derives from. That's where our issue derives from. Where's this guy at? I think he should be there. Hold on, I want to read that. I like good conversations like this. You said earlier that you've had a lot of hands on education. How would you get the same, or what could I study to help me get a well-rounded education? Oh, dude, there's no way to study for this. There's no way to study for this, bro. I mean, you could go out and get like an electrical license and all these other licenses, but really, I think the best way to tell somebody else that you're capable would be to get a builder's license. And at that point, if you're a builder, they kind of have a lot of trust in you because of that. They kind of already have it. What's up, boss? You already did these?
Yeah, I'm good.
All good?
Yep.
No fails? Ah, I like it. I like it.
I did notice in this one,
Yeah.
there are a couple rooms that didn't have sprinkler heads in them.
Oh, they're supposed to.
They accepted it that way?
Yeah.
That's cool. I keep
So.
unless they come in and say, hey.
Can you show me what you mean?
Yeah.
All right, hang tight, let me unlock this again. Just so, you know, one day somebody will say something.
Yeah.
And so I can just tell them, hey, y'all didn't get the right sprinkler plan in here,
Right.
blah, blah.
Yeah, so
So this room's gonna burn, huh?
you go ahead in here.
Hell yeah, I like it. Burn right down. This one too?
Oh, this one's good.
That one has one.
Both of these, I think. Yeah, this one.
I wonder why that is. So that's not new. These aren't new. Neither is that room either. The only room that's new in here where we did a remodel is the front lobby. They extended it, so that was a room that was on the other side of the demising wall.
Okay.
This, there was a room with a door right here, you can kind of see it. in the door.
Yeah,
And so what they did is they got rid of that room and brought the lobby further this way.
yeah, brought it out.
And so they actually didn't do much in the ceiling or anything, you know, they just changed out the ceiling tile stuff, right?
Right. Yeah, that's it, man.
Closets. And would this have had anything to do with it, like two right here, two right here? That, I've never seen them so close together before.
Right. See, that's what,
See, so I'm kind of thinking that that's what got them.
something happened here, you know, where maybe this wasn't, this was built in when they started, right?
This was just like this, so the counters were all here.
Right.
And so this wall was here, that sink and stuff is there, right? And so I think that these two are what might have got them over the hump with inspection.
At one point, yeah.
I don't know that, but
If that's the case,
what I mean, I guess, is that like over here, you know, I've got 10 foot between these,
these two are good. Yeah.
you know, but
As long as
here,
those are over 6 foot, they look like they're 6 foot apart, that's minimum,
okay,
6 foot.
yeah, yeah.
So if they do make these add-overs, what I tell people is just bounce this one into the room.
Yeah, just extend it on into
Over
there.
here, get rid of this one, bounce it in that room. Then you, because from here to here, you're within 15 feet.
Yeah, and you will have it all right, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
If they
okay.
ever make you add.
Well, you ain't gonna make me do that, right?
No.
Okay, thank you.
They accepted it that way, that's on real.
Yeah,
Someone
no,
had to come through
everything
and
is
inspect
pretty
this.
much how it was.
Right.
And they didn't do anything either. That back place up in the corner up there,
Yeah.
they're new too.
Monkey mouth.
Yeah,
It
they're,
looked good. Yeah.
but, you know, they, of course, you know, they didn't change these walls or.
Right, the layout of the.
That's
the
exactly
lease.
right, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's one of the gray areas, it's like, okay, it's
Always
accepted by the
gray.
commercial, so.
You need back in here?
Let's check, make sure the panel is, clear. Not here, we can
No, code's backing up, but,
Yeah.
you know, I can hear the alarm in that building over here.
Yeah.
And he was in this parking lot back there, and I said, shit, we need a lunch We gotta go over there.
This one's good.
Massage?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. I'm good to lock up though, right? You don't need to come back in?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no, we're about to have phone death. People, phone death is coming. Oh, turn it back off. Let's get out to this truck. Get it plugged in before we have phone death. We'll drive around. And you're done too?
More for you?
Thank you very much.
Talk to you later, man.
We'll see you in a year.
Yep.
What's up, people? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It looks like we're all done. Looks like we're all done. Yes. I gotta ask to hold though. Hang tight. God. I still got three more phone calls to make. Probably gonna end this and return in a little bit. Y'all be good.